Okay, fourth episode of the Bacon Bros podcast. We got me, the Baconator, aka Zach. We got Free Bacon, aka Austin. Say hi.
What's up? What's up? Hello?
And we got the producer, Mark, the Bacon Maker.
You know, I'm starting to like this one.
And we got Chris, the West Coast agent, in the building. How you
What's
doing?
up, guys? What's up, guys? Hey, Zach. I'm good.
Okay. So today, of course, I got all the results for our NBA 2K20 Lakers sim.
Woohoo!
All the stats except for one of the games because it blacked out on me. But so what we're gonna do, we're gonna show the results, and then we're gonna go to the game segment, popping and sizzling, and then we're gonna go to fresh meat, and then the frying pan. So I guess we're done with the introduction. On to the results segment.
Yeah, let's get into this. I think I don't think there's going to be any surprises. Let me say that.
Yes. Okay.
So my team won.
Go ahead, Zach, give it to him.
Okay. So the first game was
Oh, by the way, we made it 3-game elimination.
no, we didn't.
No, we didn't? What did
No,
we do?
we made everybody play everybody.
Oh, okay. We made everybody play everybody, and then we said
The top two records.
top 2 records play each other for the title.
Got it.
And this is how it came out.
And we did a
Okay.
commentary of the title, the finals game. We're gonna put that out later, whenever, right? So the first
Cool.
game, Happy Bacon beating the Bacon Maker 121 to 116. So
Ooh, close game.
That was a close game.
yeah, the stars were Kareem got a triple-double with blocks, points, and rebounds.
Nice.
LeBron had 38 points, 9 rebounds, and Shaq had 24 points.
Wait, Shaq is on my
Oh,
team.
yeah, Shaq is on the Bacon Makers team, my dad's team. 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 blocks. But he also fouled out.
He fouled out early.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was having trouble with Kareem, huh?
Yeah. It's hard when you have LeBron and Kareem on the same team.
I think the formula, what I predicted early when we first did this draft too was LeBron and Kareem are probably going to be the really hard to deal with. And the first game that we played, that's exactly what it was. LeBron and Kareem, those guys are hard to stop no matter. And I had two. I had Wilt and Shaq both starting.
Wow.
I went big.
But
Wow.
for some reason, Wilt couldn't hold LeBron.
LeBron is strong.
Yeah. Okay, second game.
Wow.
Me, Zach versus Chris, the West Coast agent, and looks like I won, Chris.
Wow, man.
130 to 119.
Oh, killed me.
AD
Okay.
had a double-double.
Wait, no, say who's
Anthony Davis.
He's
on
on-
my team. Anthony Davis had 32 points and 11 rebounds.
Wow.
Magic had
Balling.
25 points.
Magic's on whose team?
My team. 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 13 assists.
Wow.
And then on Chris's team, he had Kobe with 55 points.
55
Of
points.
course.
55
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
0 rebounds, and 3 assists.
He had 3 assists.
25 for 35 for in the field. That's
Yeah.
not bad. And then we
Wow.
had Dwight with 20 points, 20 rebounds, and 3 blocks.
Okay.
So we already know the Kobe Dwight experiment didn't work.
Okay, and then the third game, Chris against Austin. Chris, 0-2. Undefeated.
Oh, no. Wow. JaVale McGee is killing me.
You know,
JaVale didn't play.
Oh, jeez.
another thing that I learned by watching this tournament, just by looking at the stats and listening back to your draft, Chris, I don't think NBA 2K puts a lot into heart. You picked a couple guys based on heart, and Those guys, didn't really produce.
Well, listen, I had the first pick, and then I didn't get it to pick again until 7 picks later or something like that. So I worked with what I could,
Talent-wise, this was a really deep draft.
You could have picked Karl Malone, and you picked JaVale McGee.
It was personal for me. I never liked Karl Malone. I took it personal. See?
We're never gonna let you down.
LeBron had a double-double with 47 points and 10 rebounds for Austin's team. Kareem with another triple-double with blocks, 17 points, 30 rebounds, and 11 blocks. For Chris's team, Pau had a double-double, 17 points, 14 rebounds. And Dwight had a double-double, 13 points, 16 rebounds. Let's see.
Austin's team was a juggernaut. I mean, Lou Williams isn't going to do anything against whoever was going to be good.
Wait, who was coaching my team? I need to get to the bottom of this coaching staff. Who was coaching my team?
It's just computers.
The fourth game, me against my dad. My dad won, so that means he's 1-1, and I'm 1-1 also, 115 to 102. So Austin actually came back twice. He came back against you, Chris, and you, Dad. Okay, and then the fifth game, me against Austin, I lost 116 to 122. And then for Austin's team, Gary Payton with 32 points, LeBron 29 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 6 blocks. And then Kareem with a double-double. He might be the MVP of this tournament.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to this is the last one before the finals?
Yes. 16 points, 22 rebounds, and 5 blocks. And what was that? No.
That was a whistle.
And then the sixth game, the last game, my dad against Chris. The stats weren't there for some reason, but I knew my dad won.
Oh man, my team is just horrible.
No, 0 for 3 because of Hart.
Hey, Chris, at least you're gonna get the first pick in next year's draft.
I don't know. I think I'd rather have the 4th pick.
Because then you'll end up picking somebody like JaVale McGee.
Yeah, I was with that. Man, that's horrible.
The final,
Horrible.
my dad against Austin, because Chris went 0-3, I went 1-2. Austin undefeated 3-0, and my dad 2-1.
I went 2-1.
Yeah, and so it was
Rematch.
Yes, I'll just say the stats first, and then I'll announce the winner. Shaq had a double-double with 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 blocks for my dad's team.
Wow.
James Worthy, 15 points and 9 rebounds for also my dad's team. And then Elgin Baylor for Austin's team, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. LeBron only had 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And then Kareem with another double-double, 18 points, 20 rebounds, 2 assists, and 5 blocks.
Wow.
Yeah, Kareem is.
Wow.
That guy's a monster.
Yeah.
So what was the final score?
The final score was 97 to 85. Anybody guess who won?
I'm going to go and I'm going to say Austin won this game.
And you're 100% correct.
Woohoo! 1 for 3, baby.
I mean, he had the best team. 5-0. He didn't even lose a game.
4-0.
4-0. Didn't even lose a game. Congratulations, Austin.
Yes.
You win.
Pride.
You win last pick in next year's draft.
Good job, Austin.
And I
wow,
would say
Kareem,
definitely MVP is
Kareem.
Yeah.
Kareem and LeBron. What a duo, huh? Wow.
I think that was the winning formula every game. Kareem and LeBron.
I think, yeah, either that Austin team was a fan favorite or Chris's team was a fan favorite because it had heart.
There you go. See?
Oh my.
Wait, could you imagine if LeBron had someone like Kareem playing with him today? Wow.
Anthony
Like-
Davis?
Yeah.
I mean,
No, like he's not like Kareem. He's
Yeah.
good, but he's not Kareem. But that would be like an unstoppable duo.
Absolutely.
Wow.
All right.
so I guess maybe we'll do something else in the future like this.
That was fun.
And
Yeah,
Yep.
that was awesome.
thank you, Chris, for enjoying. Figuring out all of the draft picks. Bring your 50 guys, and just losing a lot.
Yep, you're welcome. I'm just here for a good time, not to win. Just here for a good
Yes.
time.
And I guess that's done with the results segment. On to the game segment, Poppin' and Sizzlin'. Okay, we're back with Poppin' and Sizzlin'. The third segment, I believe. We're having 5 segments this episode. I'll go first. We'll have Chris in for this game, and then we'll say our goodbyes to him. Okay, so this game is all about guessing the fake fact. First, I'm gonna give you guys all a chance. Okay, so I'm gonna name 4 facts, and then I'll give you guys a chance to once each to give the fake fact.
We get to vote if it's fake or not.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, no. I'll say 4. I'll say, Dad. Which one do you think it is?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, first fact: going on trips to the theater, museums, and galleries can extend your life. Number 2: China used more cement between 2011 and 2013 than the U.S. did the entire 20th century. Number 3: the toenail of your little toe is called the spungle. Or 4: pineapples take about 2 years to grow. Guess the fake fact.
Okay, just to recap. Pineapples take 2 years to grow.
Yes.
The small toenail on your toe is called the spungle.
Yeah, the toenail of your little toe.
Okay.
That's funny.
Chinese have used more cement in the last how many years?
Between 2011 to 2013 than the U.S. did the entire 20th century.
Okay, and then the last one is going to galleries can extend your life.
Yes.
All right. I need to guess the fake story.
Guess the fake one.
Okay, I am going to go with the Chinese cement one. I'm going to say
Okay.
that one's a fake.
Austin?
I'm gonna go with the pinky toe.
Okay. Chris?
I'm gonna go with the museum and gallery extending your life. I don't think that's true.
So I know for a fact that pineapples do take 2 years.
Yes.
So that one is true.
You guys
And then
were all smart.
And then the rest of us picked the other 3. So
Yes.
who's the winner?
So according to what I've seen, Chris, going on trips to the theater, museums, and galleries can extend your life.
But Chris is not.
Yes.
So this is like the
So-
final Mark
Yeah.
versus Austin.
Yeah. Why aren't you that good, Chris? And Austin got it. The toenail of your little toe is not called the spungle.
What is it called? Just a toenail? That's funny.
I think it's called called nothing.
Oh, that's funny. All right, 1 point for Austin. Do you have more of these?
No.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, that was the whole thing. I
All
should
right.
probably do like 2.
That was funny. And we learned something.
Yes. It's not called the spungle. and cement in 2 years. So I guess that's done with my game. See ya, Chris.
All right, guys.
All right.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
See you.
All right, okay. Now we're moving on to Austin's game.
All right. My game is a little bit of some trivia.
Trivia.
I'm gonna name a player or a coach from the NFL, and you have to name how many Super Bowls they've won. It can
Ooh.
be any number, and it could be 0. So, it'll be like a buzzer game. So just
Okay.
say your name and then, yeah. So
Okay.
starting off, Bill Belichick. I'm gonna go easy to hard. So
Will you give us hints along the way so we buzz in?
yes.
Okay.
All right. Bill Belichick.
Mark. 6. 6.
Yes. Okay. 1 point for Mark. All right. Tom Brady.
Mark.
Okay.
6.
Oh wow, wow.
Correct.
So-
2. All right. Ben Roethlisberger.
Mark.
Okay.
2.
Yes. 3.
Ah. Wow, I need to do something.
Sounds a little tricky. Jerry Rice.
Zach,
Okay.
2.
No.
No, you're way
Oh.
off. 5.
No.
Oh,
Zach was pretty close.
is it 3?
Yes.
Ah,
Well, what? Montana has 5.
Montana.
Joe Montana have 5 rings?
Wait. I'm not sure.
Huh.
Think about that.
I thought he won. I thought he won the same amount as Joe Montana, but I guess maybe
No,
not.
but remember he played 1 season on another, 2 seasons on another.
Joe Montana did play with the Chiefs, but he didn't win Super Bowl.
Oh,
And then Jerry Rice played with Oakland and Seattle, maybe. But again, he didn't win.
yeah,
He went though.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay,
maybe he went when Montana was there.
still 3-0 me.
Yes.
I think Montana won 4, actually.
Oh, okay.
Got it. All right. So, next one. This is a little challenging. Zach Ertz. It was a...
Zach,
Okay.
1.
Yes, you're correct.
Yeah. With Philly, right?
Yes, with Philadelphia. All right. Peyton Manning.
Mark,
Okay.
2.
Correct.
Same as Eli.
All right. This one is an easy one. This really easy actually. Patrick Mahomes.
Zach,
Okay.
1.
Correct. All right.
Why did you chime in on that, Dad? Again?
I wanted to throw you a bone.
Oh wow, I feel like yeah.
All right. So, last one.
Oh.
This one's. I don't know if it's gonna be challenging or really easy, but
Zach,
we'll see. All right. Todd Gurley.
Zach,
Okay.
0.
Correct.
0
I feel like I gave that one away because
Yeah,
I told
you
that
did.
guys at the beginning there's gonna be a 0.
4-3, Dad.
4-3, I win.
All right.
So I believe you have a game.
I do. I have a game.
Mega has a game.
And as you know, Zach and I, our favorite team is the Raiders.
Yes.
And this year they're going to be playing in a brand new city, Las Vegas.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be the 3rd city that they've ever played in. Of course, they started in Oakland, moved to LA, went back to Oakland, and now are moving to Vegas. So my game is going to be what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a city,
Mhm.
a city where a team either used to be or they originated from,
Mhm.
and the team is currently not there anymore.
Oh.
They're somewhere else.
We have to guess
Oh.
the team.
Okay.
So, for example, if I said Oakland, you would say
Raiders.
Raiders. Okay.
Yeah, it's a hint. Name's your buzzer, right?
So let's stay with the NFL, and here let me give you guys an easy one. Name is your buzzer, of course.
Okay.
First one is San Diego.
Zach,
Zach, go ahead.
Chargers.
Chargers, correct.
The one for me.
All right.
Next one, Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I'll give you a hint.
Zach?
Go ahead, Zach.
Oh wait.
Is it the Ravens?
Nope.
Oh no.
Wait. Is it the Browns? Are they still in Cleveland?
Cleveland Browns are still in Cleveland.
Oh,
Yes.
what am I
They
saying?
did take a year off or a couple of years off, but no, that's not the. I'll give you another hint. It's the other LA team.
Oh, Zach.
man.
Zach said Zach first.
Rams.
Rams. Okay. How about Baltimore?
Zach.
Go Zach.
The Colts.
Colts. Man, that was good. You guys are fast. I'll give you another one. St. Louis.
Zach.
Oh.
Rams again?
Nope. Well, that's true. Rams would be one, but that's not the team I'm thinking of.
Okay.
St. Louis in 60
to
1987.
Zach.
Yes.
The Cardinals?
St. Louis Cardinals. That is correct. St. Louis Cardinals moved from St. Louis and then they were the Phoenix Cardinals in 88 and then they became Arizona Cardinals, but they still sort of playing Phoenix. All right, next one. The Houston Oilers.
Oh, wait, what?
Houston.
Zach,
Go ahead.
the Titans?
Yes.
You gave the Oilers away. You said Houston Oilers.
Well, I was thinking maybe that'll throw you off. Okay, you guys are good at NFL. How about NBA? New Orleans.
Zach,
Go ahead.
the Hornets?
Nope. New Orleans, Austin. Which team started in New Orleans? NBA.
New Orleans. Guess Pistons?
Nope. New Orleans is known for a special
Jazz.
kind of music.
Jazz.
Jazz, yes.
Oh.
New York Jazz.
New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans Jazz, yes.
All right. How about this one?
That's where reggae came from.
The Buffalo Braves in the NBA.
Zach.
Yes.
The LA Clippers.
Yes. Buffalo Braves moved to San Diego first, 1978, and then to 1984, and then 1985 they became the LA Clippers. All right, next NBA. Stay with NBA. Philadelphia. Hint. Philadelphia moved. The team that played in Philadelphia moved to the West Coast. West Coast team. They moved to the West Coast in 1962.
That doesn't help.
West Coast.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Austin, just take a hint. West Coast team. Just name one.
Kings?
Warriors.
Oh, okay.
They moved from. They were the Philadelphia.
Did Wilt play on the Philadelphia Warriors?
I don't remember. But they moved from Philly to San Francisco. They played in San Francisco for a while. Then moved to
San
Oakland.
Francisco.
Became Golden State Warriors, and then moved back to San Francisco this year, of course. All right, last one for the NBA. Seattle SuperSonics.
Oh, Zach?
Yes.
The Thunder?
Yes, man, that's good. Where?
Oklahoma City?
All right, I'll give you one more.
Okay.
NBA. Vancouver.
Zach? The Grizzlies.
Man, you know all of these. You give Austin a chance.
What?
Vancouver.
They're on jerseys.
Huh?
They're on the retro jerseys. They're
Oh,
cool.
it's because NBA 2K. All right.
No, it's not.
No?
It's because they play with the retro jerseys.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Oh, well, then you're paying attention. Good. Okay, I'm gonna give you three more. We'll go to Major League Baseball now.
Okay.
New York. They played in New York
Zach.
until 1958. Yes. Another team, New York.
Oh, Zach.
Go for it.
The Giants.
New York Giants turned into the San Francisco Giants. Yeah. How about the Montreal Expos?
Zach. They're now the Gloves. I mean the Brewers.
Nope.
Oh.
Austin?
The
Oh, I know. I have to let him guess.
Montreal Expos moved out of Canada back into the United States. Or not back, but into the United States in 2005.
So I have to let him guess first.
the Reds?
No,
Is
they won they won.
Is it the Phillies?
Nope, they won the World Series last year.
Oh.
Oh, Nationals.
Yes, Nationals. All right, last one of this game.
Wait, who was keeping? He was keeping score.
I was, but then you started just spouting off all the answers.
Oh.
So this last one will determine the winner. This last one's worth 20 points.
100.5.
Okay. This team played in Philadelphia until 1954, a Major League Baseball team.
Until 1954.
Then they moved.
Yes, dates really help.
Then they moved to somewhere and played in Kansas City until 1967.
The Mariners?
No, that's a good guess. You're in the right division, American League West. Go ahead, Zach.
Oh, okay. Is it the Angels?
Not the Angels, but it does start with an A.
The Athletics.
The A's, yes. They were the Philadelphia Athletics. Then they moved to Kansas City, and they were the Kansas City A's. And then they moved to Oakland in 1968 until now. Now they're the Oakland A's.
So I guess Austin wins.
I guess Austin wins.
Oh,
Austin, 100 points.
Zach won that. But
You know what? I just thought of a good guess. Like a kid guess, but who knows about baseball? Luke.
Oh, yeah.
Would be a good guess because he knows a lot about baseball.
Yeah. He does.
We'll put him on our list. I'm sure
Yes.
everybody wants to be a guest
Yes.
on your show now. So
We should send the podcast to him.
We should. All right. Well, that's it for me.
Yes, that's it for Poppin' and Sizzlin'. So I guess we're on to the topic, fresh meat. All right, fresh meat. You wanna go first with your topic, Austin?
Sure. All right. So this is related to USC. So recently, Reggie Bush came back to USC after his 10-year ban. So he got banned because his parents weren't paying their rent, and while he was a player at USC. So my question to you is, do you think this was the right decision to bring him back because of his parents not paying the rent? He got banned for 10 years just because his parents didn't pay rent. Do you think that's the right decision to bring him back?
Pay rent for the dorm, or pay rent for his.
Just his parents' house or something. House that they're renting, random house.
Oh, cause was it like a young athlete endorsement?
Kinda.
Let me just interject real fast.
Mhm.
Essentially, he was banned because he was a college student and he accepted money. His parents accepted money, and that's illegal with the NCAA. So he was his trophies were taken away, and I think the championships were also vacated.
Yes, they were.
Okay. And now you're saying they're letting him back?
Yes, they just brought him back like a couple days ago.
Games? Oh, cover games. I think they're doing the right thing. I mean, why wouldn't they bring him back?
Yeah.
I mean, he was really good, one of the greats. I mean, that's not like cheating, right? It wouldn't be cheating, because if you need to strip the Astros, because they were cheating.
Yeah.
Because they were banging on those trash cans.
Yeah, this was also one of the harshest penalties in current NCAA history, or recent NCAA history, but
they just found out Zion, right, Dad? Zion had some some people paid him money, but I guess his parents were paying rent by him. But
oh, interesting.
I mean, he didn't get a punishment, so why would they not bring Reggie Bush back?
Yeah, I think that was the wrong move to punish him for 10 years. I don't know why.
Well, maybe because you're a USC fan. Because the fan, well, so I heard this on one of the podcasts I listen to. Well, it's a radio show recorded into a podcast sometimes, and so they were talking about how the players and the managers will probably get over the Astros cheating, but the fans, if something bad happens, they'll never get over it. Like the Astros cheating, they'll never hear the end of it with the fans.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, you're probably mad about Reggie Bush, right?
Yes.
So why the coach and all those people have probably gotten over it. I mean, it's the fans who keep it going.
Yes, that is very true.
So, is that all for your topic?
Yes, that is all for my topic.
Okay. Now, I guess it's on to my topic. Let's see here. Okay, my topic. The MLS is coming back again. It's coming back to the tournament starting July 8th. It will have all of their 26 clubs competing in a World Cup style tournament.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yes. But it's not the World Cup, obviously. It's the MLS. It's called the MLS is Back tournament. And they will be playing at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex in Florida. And in the group stage, they will be playing for regular season points that were going on before the coronavirus happened. And while there's a berth for the CONCACAF Champions League, it's Champions League, but it's for United States, so it's not that popular. And there will also be a $1.1 million prize for the winner of the tournament. So
A lot of money.
So do you think they would should they be playing for regular season points in a tournament? No, in the group stage tournament? Because it's the same. I think they should be doing it because they're in the same conferences. It looks like, is that what they call them, Dad? In MLS, conferences? They're in the same conferences, like LA Galaxies with LAFC and the Houston Dynamo and the Portland Timbers. So, do you think they should be competing for regular season points, but also in a tournament, while there is a berth for the Champions League and a $1.1 million prize? That's a lot of stuff.
Yes, that is.
Yes.
I
Do
mean,
you think that's the right thing?
I don't, because I don't think that's the right thing, because that just seems too much, and I don't, I feel like they shouldn't start the season up, and they should just wait till next year and start the regular season up and forget about all this, because that just seems like too much.
Well, it's not really the regular season, it's a tournament that they're just playing for season points in. And Bundesliga has been playing for a long time, like a month, right, Dad? Yes, I've been watching the games every single weekend. So they've been doing their regular season tournament. Oh yeah. The MLS is gonna play 54 matches. So is that 4 times 6 is what? 24? And then there'll be 24 matches in the group stage, and then just move on to the next round, and then yeah.
All right.
So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff on the line this time.
Yeah, that does seem like a lot.
I mean, I guess yeah, because if you weren't getting fit during this pandemic, before this, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, because you could possibly lose. You could probably not get into the CONCACAF. I'm pretty sure only the first 4 teams in the MLS get to the CONCACAF Champions League, and well, I don't know. That's how Bundesliga does it. All the leagues in Europe, they have the first 4 teams, or the first 3 teams, I think. They get in the leagues. They get to go to the UEFA Champions League, and that's big. That's big.
Yeah.
But really, $1.1 million prize.
Yeah.
I mean, where did they get all this money? Why don't they just give it to the women's national champion and the team, U.S. women's national champion team? Right, Dad? Didn't I talk about that first episode?
Yes, you did. That is a good point. They could give that money to them.
Yeah, like the 0.1 at least, or the half of that million. So I guess that's all for the fresh meat topic. No, the segment, and guess we're on to the frying pan. And we're back. The frying pan. You put in the hot seat with some questions. Okay. I believe I have a question. I have 2 questions. 1 short question and 1 long question. So, because the Bundesliga has been back and has been playing, I'm going to ask you, Dad, can you name a team or a player from the Bundesliga?
That I do not follow soccer, so it's going to be hard. So
I've been talking about it, so you should. You can't name one name, Dad.
Pulisic?
A team?
A team or the name?
Can you name a team?
Bayern Munich?
Yes, that's a team. Yes.
Is that in Bundesliga?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, I can.
Okay, a player.
A player. I cannot. There was that German guy.
There's a bunch of German guys.
Oh man. No, I don't.
No?
No.
Can you name a team, Austin, other than Bayern Munich?
I think I have one. It is Stuttgart from Porsche. So I'm
Stuttgart.
not sure if it's a Bundesliga team, but
Yes, I think Stuttgart is. Yes, can you search that up again? Yes, Stuttgart is a Bundesliga team.
Okay.
I forget what their logo is, but if I saw it, I remember it because I remember watching a game. I usually just watch the Bayern Munich games and the Borussia Dortmund games because they are the top guys.
yeah, their logo looks like Porsche.
Stuttgart, yes. Mhm.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, nice. Can you name a player from any of
Player, let's see.
any of it?
I have no clue, honestly. Player.
Okay, so
How
Yeah,
about Mario Gomez?
are you? No, he's retired.
Dang.
You're looking at Stuttgart players. I see you.
All right.
So my second question.
Yep.
I saw an article. I love these weird ones. These listening weird ones. 13 weirdest instruments ever. Well, yeah, I have 6 of them.
Oh.
So the first one I wrote down was
Instruments, like for music?
instruments, like a
Okay.
or
Okay.
Okay, so the first one I wrote down, a hyperbass flute. A hyperbass flute. Like
Is that a wind instrument or a string instrument?
it's
Or both?
it's like a flute and you blow into it, but it's huge. It contains over 49 feet in piping.
Wow.
Wait, am I reading? Did I write that down right? I'm not sure. I think I wrote that down right. I'm not 49 feet. Doesn't seem right.
Wow, that is crazy.
Okay.
How they
Second,
look into that?
So does it sound like a bass? I mean, flutes are
It's a-
normally high pitched.
yeah, it's a low pitch. I think it's a low pitch. I just looked at the article, man.
Interesting. Let me play something.
Can you hear that, Austin?
Yes, I can.
That sounds so low.
Okay.
That sound is somebody else playing?
No, I think what's happening is he's hitting the I don't know, the keys or whatever that you push.
Mhm.
It looks like Blue Man Group PVC pipes.
Yes, it does actually.
And he's holding it kind of like a stand-up bass. He's sitting down though.
Mhm.
And he's blowing into this little section and you're hearing it droop, droop, droop. But when he's pressing the keys, it sounds like
boom, boom,
percussive.
boom, boom, boom.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay, second one, an octobass. It stands 11 feet tall.
Oh,
Feet tall, but it's like those was it the bass like the
It's a stand-up bass.
Stand-up bass, yes.
But it's an 11-foot stand-up bass.
It's like you probably couldn't stand as high as that stand-up bass. Okay,
wow.
third one I wrote down. This one's pretty creative.
Okay, I see a picture of it.
It's just a big bass,
Yeah, and
big stand-up bass.
Yes, 11 feet does look about right.
Yeah. This one's really creative. A sea organ. Somebody in Zadar, Croatia, made a ginormous organ by using pipes underneath the concrete. And when waves come in from the that little sea, it makes harmonious sounds.
So when the water washes up against it, it pushes air or water, the pressure it makes
Yeah. So
Wow. Cool.
So they have pipes on top of the water, on top of the concrete, and then they have some under the concrete, and the water comes in from under the waves, and it just comes up, and you can see it. It's all across, and it makes sound.
Here's the sound.
Did you hear that?
Yes. That sounds cool.
It sounds like one of those when you're rubbing your finger across that glass thing, the glass cup with the water.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
lower.
Yeah. To me, it sounds like a bunch of musicians, like an orchestra, warming up next to the beach.
It does? It sounds like acupuncture.
The music, the
Yes.
new age music they
Yes.
play in acupuncture.
Yes. It does.
Yeah, it kind of does.
If you haven't done acupuncture, you should try it. Listeners and Austin. Number 4. A cello horn.
Cello horn.
It's self-explanatory. You play the cello, but it has a horn on the end of it, so it comes out like a. So you play it like a cello. But it's a cello attached with a horn.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm looking at a picture, and there's a guy holding a cello. But what does the horn do? Does it just magnify the sound?
It changes the sound.
That looks. It looks like somebody just glued a horn
It
to a
does.
cello.
Yes. But that's been around for a long time.
I see. Would you like to hear a clip?
Yes, sure.
Wow.
Wow.
Sounds a little more like a guitar.
Kind of does, yeah.
It is an odd instrument. I've never seen that.
Yes. Well, I haven't.
Well, I mean, it's not an odd instrument. I mean, in that I've seen a horn before, and I've seen a cello.
Cello, yes.
I've never seen a cello horn.
Cello horn.
Okay.
Number 5, cheese drums.
Say that again.
Cheese drums. Like cheese like a num num num, and drums like a baga baga baga.
Oh, cheese drums.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a set of cheese. You have rolls of cheese for like the bass drum, the snare drum, and the toms, but you still have the cymbals. The cymbals are not cheese.
It's a cheese kit.
It's a cheese kit, but without the cymbal. But the cymbals aren't cheese. It's
Wow.
literally a cheese roll.
Never
Like
would have thought of that.
Sea of Cheese.
No, not like Primus, not the album. You think they? Oh, that'd be sick. But no.
All right, I found the clip. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, you can make anything drums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just rolls of cheese.
Cheese,
The
yes.
toms, a snare. I guess it's not really a snare because there's nothing.
It's a Gouda. It's Gouda.
Very interesting.
Yes. And
Cheese sticks.
a singing ringing tree. So I didn't write down where it was, but it's just a bunch of pipes put into like a modern engineering sculpture.
Mhm.
And when the wind blows, it has a slightly discordant choral sound.
Oh.
Can you find a clip of that?
Say it again.
It's a singing ringing tree. Singing ringing tree. That's hard to say. Singing ringing tree.
So it's sort of like the ocean. They use the ocean to make those pipes.
Yes.
They use the tree to make. Oh, okay, I see. It's a tree made of pipes.
Yes, it's a tree made of pipe.
Oh,
Play-
that's
play-
cool.
Commercial. All right. Give me 1 second. I need to skip this ad. All right. Singing ringing tree. Sounds like something you hear in Mad Max.
Yeah, the old one.
Yeah, I mean it's just air blowing through.
Hmm. Yeah, it's just it's weird because the tree, it's made like a tree.
Yeah.
But it's not
It's
a
weird.
tree.
It's weird. Not very dynamic, but it's weird.
Okay. So Austin, you have a question?
Yes, I do. I have one question. So,
Okay.
my question is, do you think that Colin Kaepernick will return to the NFL, or do you think any teams will sign him? And what team will sign him, if so? And do you think he will be a starter or a backup if he's signed?
Oh, I think he'll get signed. Yep. He'll probably get signed.
What
And
team do you think he'll get signed?
team, I think a team that needs a quarterback, probably like the Browns.
Yeah, I'd say that also.
The Browns have tried everybody now. I mean, who won't?
But do you think if they signed him, would he be a backup there, or would he be the starter over Baker Mayfield?
Baker Mayfield. I'm sorry, Baker. Start.
Yeah. All right. Sounds.
Dad,
So,
what about you, Dad? Do you?
Hold on.
so I think that he would get signed, and I would think he'd get signed to the Dolphins just as I don't know, even though they have Tua Tagovailoa, I don't think he's going to be a franchise quarterback, but I don't know if they sign Colin Kaepernick as a backup, maybe if Tua gets hurt or if he doesn't work out, they could use Colin Kaepernick.
They also have Josh Rosen, I believe, right?
Yes, they do, but in my opinion, Josh Rosen, I don't like him. Or
Yeah. You're also biased about that, UCLA.
two reasons: UCLA, and he's not the best quarterback in my opinion. But yeah.
What about you, Dad? What do you think?
You know, if you didn't like UCLA so much, then why did you pick Kareem?
Interesting. That's actually, well, Kareem is like the best player in NBA history in my opinion. So, or at least the best center.
Yeah.
But
That just goes to show you pick. Chris picked on Hart. If you would have picked on Hart, you would not have picked Kareem.
No.
But you picked on Smart,
Yes.
and you won.
Yes.
I did pick Nick Young, who went to USC. But
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't think
He didn't play, by the way.
yeah, he probably didn't do anything.
Kurt Rambis didn't play. Even though Chris liked him, he has heart.
Mhm.
But Sam Perkins played. Did he also go to USC?
No, I went to
No.
North Carolina.
Oh. North Carolina. North Carolina has so many NBA players that just blow up everybody.
I'm curious to know how many University of North Carolina players are in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Wow.
No, I'll say it this way. I'm curious to know which college is represented the most
In the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that might be a game we can work on.
Yeah.
My guess off the top of my head, I mean, North Carolina, Duke, UCLA. Those are probably maybe
UCLA.
the top three.
Probably UCLA, because UCLA back in the day.
Yeah, definitely. Then you start to get into like the Kentuckys and
Kentucky. But that's now. Kentucky was now.
Kentucky was still yeah, you're right. The dominating teams were UCLA in the 70s, 60s, 70s. 80s, 90s. Now is Duke, North Carolina.
I saw an article about like Coach K's hairdo. It was like the timeline from here to now, and it was had all the things in between, like the Game Boy like 2 or something, Spider-Man.
Oh.
It was actually kind of funny. So what team do you think Kaepernick will sign?
I don't know. I mean, I Seattle.
Seattle?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
But he
okay. I don't think he would be a starter.
No.
I mean, he's been out of the
Yeah.
game for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't think maybe he's been honing his skills, but he hasn't been playing any live football.
Yeah.
So I think he would be a backup anywhere he goes.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, that yeah, I didn't think of that.
so my guess is as good as anybody's. I don't know who he is. I don't know his agent, but
His agent.
yeah, I don't know what they're thinking. If they're
Oh.
thinking anything, if anybody's gonna pick him up.
Probably Chris because he likes Hart.
A lot of heart.
For some reason, he didn't pick Josh Hart though.
Right.
He's a fan favorite because he always does. He gets rejected when he tries to high five people. Do you have another question, or is that all, Austin?
that was my only question.
Okay. Dad, do you have a question prepared?
I do have a question prepared, but I want to get. It's sort of like homework. I want to give you. I don't want you guys to answer it now. I want you
Okay.
guys to really think about
Okay.
this. Okay.
All right.
If you had one wish
Mhm.
in the world to be able to change one rule in any sport,
Mhm.
somebody, the sporting gods came to you and said, "Hey, we're trying to improve, or we're something that's always bothered you as far as a rule in sports. I'll
Okay.
give you one that's always bothered me,
Mhm.
and if I can change the rule, how would I change it? I don't
Rule?
know. But I've always hated the offsides rule. I wish they would get rid of it in soccer.
Oh.
Why? I think it'd make the game a lot more fun to watch. I think there'd be a lot more scoring. I think
A lot more scoring.
I'd love a lot more scoring in soccer. I think it would be a lot more interesting if they took away that. So,
But then if there's no offsides, then the defenders have to cover.
yeah. So
You-
I think the offsides rule maybe is outdated. I think it was put in before soccer players were a lot more athletic than they are now. I think it was back when I think soccer players are a lot more athletic, a lot faster. They can cover a lot more ground than they used to. So I think the offsides rule is outdated.
Oh, okay.
And it kills me every time you think you score and then you see a flag go up and you think your team's scoring and like, oh, offside. It's just one dimension in a game. So that would be my thing.
Yeah, especially when because offside is such a hard thing to see. Because also,
So my question to you, and I want you guys to think about this until either the next one or the next two podcasts, is if you can change any rule in any sport, what would it be?
Okay. So I think that's all for the podcast, or do you have another question?
No, that's all.
Okay.
All right.
That's all for episode 4 of the Bacon Bros podcast. Congrats to Austin for winning the NBA 2K Lakers simulation.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Thank you.
And congrats to Chris for getting the number 1 draft pick in next year's thing. Because he picked from his heart. Woohoo! No, nobody? Okay, fine, whatever. And the rule. You guys can think about that too. What that rule could be. And that's all. Austin, you want to see the catchphrase?
The what?
You know what I'm saying. You want to say it?
Oh. Gotta love pigs.
Yeah. We'll see you later.